Hi. We're live now.
Oh, now it's 1 o'clock. We're live? Okay. We have Hollywood Barbie here today.
I have a rat's nest.
We're a mess. That's city over here.
I was going to brush it, but then I was like, eh. Oh, look at it. I should
sick.
see my face when it's frozen. That's pretty.
Oh, are we unmuted? Okay. Now can people hear me? Lord love a duck. This thing.
You want me to
Okay. And
go on mine?
Yeah, just make sure. Since we're live. Okay, good. All right.
Very glitchy.
Yeah. Well, and it's terrible again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I rebooted the Wi-Fi. Hi, everybody. Sorry, our Wi-Fi is still terrible. Since we had that crash a couple of weeks ago, it's just not. It's not cooperating. I don't know what to do. Any suggestions? No, I don't know. You can see us and hear us. Okay, good. Well,
are we glitchy on your end?
Yeah. Well, because
Maybe
when I'm
it's
looking
just
on here.
our end.
Yeah, could be. Hi, Heather and Miriam and Jill. Michelle. Yes, Michelle, prayers for everybody. It's been a time, I tell you. It's crazy. We really wish that we could get some rain.
We're in slow motion.
We're in slow motion. I reset the Wi-Fi too. Rob's like, make sure you do it right before the video.
Mm.
So I did it, but
I turned my Wi-Fi off on my phone.
Yeah, let me turn that off.
I hope.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
It's not glitchy now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was my phone.
Maybe. Okay. Well, hello everybody. You know, it's always something when we kind of live out in the middle of nowhere and we're trying to figure out. So, my voice is fine. Probably sounds really tired. I'm not feeling at my best today. I'm a little bit under the weather or something, and I'm really grumpy. Does it show?
Yes.
I'm really tired. I'm tired. I just am working too much and I'm really, really tired. So, you know, that's a big whine fest, but some days it's a lot. Yesterday was a very long day because I had to go see a supplier and it was a very long day. So, all right. So yeah, it did clear it up. So there you go. I guess, you know,
so we just turned my Wi-Fi off.
Yeah. Well, who knew, right? Maybe it's just too many things drawing in here because we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 computers on in this room. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Yeah, everybody's good here. The fires are slightly better up country. The smoke is better. Thank goodness I can finally open windows.
We were up in the interior during all the fires and it was pretty bad.
Was it pretty thick there?
It was thicker down here one of the days, and then it got better down here and it got really bad up there. Like
it was
you couldn't
brutal.
see the end of the lake.
You couldn't even see it down into our property at the end of from the house. It was so eerie because it blocks the sun. Mm-hmm. So it was actually cold and it's very strange.
Driving home yesterday was really weird because there was no one on the road because they put a travel advisory out.
Not allowed to drive up in the interior.
And so there was no one on the road and it was smoky. And so it was like just me driving. And I had this like one song playing. I was like, I need to change this song. It's like too crazy.
Yeah, thank goodness the government is fairly decent in that they put travel bans on. Of course, there's some idiots that still go up there for their TikTok videos and stuff, but there's enough people trying to get out of Dodge. They don't need to be getting stuck behind other people that are being silly. So
yeah, my cousin got evacuated.
Really?
And we have a friend that their mother-in-law lost their home.
Oh no. Yeah. Well, so many people up there. My brother's up there. He was okay, but his stepdaughter, they were evacuated, so they're staying with them. And my brother had an alternate plan. They have, thankfully, an RV, and they were going to get out of town and go to where were they going to go? Like, Christina Lake or something like that. They were going to head a bit. I guess it's more sort of northeast or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's so bad. It was just everywhere and it just roared through. So
I finally turned my phone off because I was obsessing.
I'm
like such an empath and I was like shaking and my mom was like, maybe you need to like step back from watching what's going on.
Yeah, it's hard because it was frightening me because we live in a very wooded area. And they've actually closed. Did you know they closed Stave Lake? Like you can't even get to the lake right now as of tomorrow or today or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just because they're worried about anybody going back off-roading and stuff like that, because if you set off just one spark could set this entire place ablaze, because we're up in the mountain here.
We had
So
a fire not too far from the cabin, and it's because people rolled their quad and it lit on fire, and so we sat and watched water bombers go in the lake and fill it up. It was
it's crazy, right? Yeah. Was it bad over by you too, Diane? You probably had some smoke over there. So yeah, let's hope that that we've seen the end of it. It seems like it's a yearly thing now, but it's kind of bad everywhere. The weather's been crazy. Apparently in where was it? Palm Springs. You couldn't get in or out because they had a year's worth of rain in one day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's crazy.
So
I mean, kind of good, I guess.
well, they need it, but not in one day.
Yeah.
Because then it flooded everything. So, Mother Nature, she's in a snarky mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wendy, that can happen, I think. I think it brings back all kinds of bad memories for people. It's very frightening. And fire is so unpredictable. It's one of those things that you just, like, what do you do?
Yeah.
There's no protection. Like my husband and I have sort of talked about what would we do should there be a fire, but we don't have like a crawl space, or we have no place we could hide. There's nowhere to go. Like there's just nowhere. So it is, and there's only one way in and out, depending on which way the fire's coming. Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a little bit scary. So let's hope it stops.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway.
We still had a good vacation though.
Did you?
Yeah, it was fun. We went fishing.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll show everyone a picture. Can I show it now?
Yeah, you can show it now. We're after. Yeah.
Grace caught a fish.
How long did she fish for?
She had never done it before. And we were like, oh, like, let's take it. Maybe she'll take her and maybe she'll like it. And she ended up fishing for 4 hours. She loved it. So she was happy.
She didn't really enjoy the part about fish not living after.
She didn't realize that they died sometimes.
Yeah.
And we tried to put it back, but the hook was too far. And so we took it home and cooked it. And she tried it and gagged. But she still wants to fish. But she said she wants to catch different fish because maybe they taste better. I didn't have the heart to tell her that they won't.
Well, what was this? What kind of fish did she
This is
get?
a rainbow trout.
And she didn't like it? Trout's like the best.
No,
So
she doesn't
good.
like fish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's silly.
So
she's very cute. She's so tanned right now. Like she's just so dark.
Yeah, her back is like black.
Yeah. It's
Very
I was giggling when I saw her because I'm like, look at how dark you are.
Yeah.
She's just basically an outdoor kind of gal in the summer. She just loves to go out. Her and her grandpa.
Yeah, she was digging with him for quite a while, and so they kept the worms to go fishing. And
yeah.
No, it was good. We had a good time. You can see it's kind of smoky there in the picture. It's a little bit
behind. Yeah.
Dull looking. It's normally really bright up there. So
she's lucky that she's got a good place to go to, and really great grandparents that she can hang out with.
Yeah. No, we spent a lot of time up there this summer.
Yeah.
We're home now, so it's kind of
it's good. All right.
Back to us.
Yeah. So what else have we got going on? So Savannah did, if you've opened up your emails, if you get our newsletters, Savannah sent out a very informative email today that a lot of people don't even know about. So that's what I was going to get you to download, and I forgot to get you to download that email. So if you got it, make sure you open it and follow along, because you may have money sitting in your account and you don't even know it.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of outstanding gift cards.
Yeah, we have like about 150 gift cards sitting in our in the bank in the website. So make sure when you check your account, or if you haven't checked your account for a while, go in and have a look. You may have money coming back to you, because what we do is in Canada, like we never refund money in United States unless it's like double or triple shipping. Like sometimes people order like 2 or 3 times and then we will rebate you. But in Canada, it's often something we do because we charge a flat rate of $12.99 shipping, but sometimes we can ship for $2. It just depends on what we're shipping. And I can't do a refund off of PayPal because PayPal takes too many fees. And so it was costing me more money. So there was no way of balancing it out. So what we decided to do was give you a rebate instead. So it goes back into your account, and most people just apply it and it gives you more, like your shipping back.
And it does apply automatically when you sign into your account. Mm-hmm. And then when you press checkout, after you look at your cart, you press checkout, you will see that it has store credit. And in the email, there's a big red arrow pointing to where you will see it.
Yeah. So you don't see it in your cart like a lot of people say, well, I can't get it in my cart, but you don't see it until you're actually getting to the money part of the deal kind of thing. And then it will, and if you look at the very end, if you still can't find it, once that goes through, you'll notice that it went through on the payment part. So you'll always see that.
And it's an automatic ad. You don't need to click anything.
Well, there you go, Kathy. So that was a bonus for you, right? So I think there must be a lot of people. I mean, we have some people that have got just regular old gift cards. We've got somebody that's got $150 gift certificate. It's been sitting in there for 3 years now. And I've contacted the people that gave it to, whoever they gave it to, a few times and said, hey, nobody's ever used this money. So, yeah, so it's been sitting there. So there's lots of gift cards. Most people use their gift cards. Like if, like if your sister gives you a gift card, a gift certificate or something, those usually get used up. There's lots and lots of shipping ones or credit ones in there. So yeah. So
you do have to sign into your email to be able to check the balance, though. You're not going to have it just on your Facebook. It has to be in your account. And if you have multiple emails, check every single email.
Multiple accounts. Yeah.
Yes. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Because some people forget what their password is and stuff. So they'll set up another one, but it could, like I just had that happen the other day where a girl wanted to use one that I'd given her on a giveaway, but it was sitting on her other account. So make sure that if you've got multiple accounts that maybe you cancel a couple of them, you can actually delete them and just keep the one. It might be a little less confusing for you when you log on. Write it down somewhere. Sometimes I'll write it down and stick it in a drawer.
Easy. I had to change my password. It was pretty easy. You just click forgot password and you go into your email and
not too,
and then you
not
can
too
just
bad.
change it to whatever you will remember.
Yeah. Oh, you're back from the US. So you're back home in Ireland. You must have had a lot of stuff sitting waiting for you, Michelle. Because you placed quite a few orders there. So, all right. What else do we have going on? Did you see my video on Monday? It was my long-awaited crochet wrap bracelet. This is literally the most asked tutorial I've ever had in the history of being me. So if you didn't see that, that is the.
Do you want me to put the down screen on?
No, it's okay. So make sure you check that out. It's got a lot of views. Boy, people are really liking it. It is so simple. It's so
pretty.
Thanks. Yeah, it is. It's easy to make. I'm not a crocheter, and yet I can do a pretty good job on them because I find it pretty easy to make. I know Catherine, I think she might be on here.
Kathy and Catherine the same?
No.
Oh,
Catherine's with it. Oh, have you, Kathy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Catherine's been like, burning the midnight oil and sending me pictures and putting them on Instagram, and everybody really likes them. So they're super easy to make. They're good stash busters. So if you've got like odds and sods sitting around, yes, Allison, it's on my YouTube. It's the most recent one, the one that just came out on Monday.
Oh, I'm gonna watch this and make one.
Yeah, I didn't show in the video because it was too hard. And this isn't the normal length because I mentioned in the video that I messed up, but I like to wear it as a necklace too. So I would normally I can't do it because I'll have to take my glasses off, but I would wear it like around double. And then I just wear it like what do you call it? Like a layering kind of necklace, or like the way that my mom was wearing it. And I've worn it like this a lot too, and it's better on the longer length, but do one of these kind of things. And it looks, of course, that's not going to look so good because
that's cute though.
Yeah. And then if you had like a little charm with like a little clasp or something, you could attach that on. So like you can do many things with it. You just have to be careful when you store it because it's caught. And now I'm going to go crazy because I'm like, oh, get it off me. So, oh, that's good, Heather. That's great. They're super fun to make. And
I want to make one now. Oh no, I have to work tonight.
She's doing beads tonight, but yeah, they're super easy. And like I said, I don't know how to crochet, but they're cute, eh?
I want to make a hot pink one though.
Well, you can.
I know. I know.
I just layer mine. I've got another leather knit necklace that I wear, and I layer the two together. So yeah, it could look like that, right? See the short slip in my wawa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is cute.
Mm.
And you just use regular Eslon?
I just used Eslon beads, and you just need like what did I use? A 1 point. I've got it right here. A 1.9 or a size 5. Just a small crochet hook.
Yeah.
And I've had all kinds of really great tips from people that do crochet. So so thanks to everybody that's been leaving little tips like, put a rubber band on the end or something, because it's kind of hard to hold on to.
I
So
really want to learn how to crochet little animals.
that'd be fun.
Might be a new hobby of mine that I'll do for a week and then not do it again.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
I have a lot of those.
I actually saw a girl on TikTok today said that if you put a tennis ball on the end, if you've got hand cramps, if you put a tennis ball on the end, you can actually maneuver easily like that.
Mhm.
I don't know. Sounded a little weird to me, but anyway. All right. So what else do I have to tell you? That's about it for the blabbing of nothing about nothing, right?
We're from Europe. I want
Yeah.
to live through you.
I'm just looking at the name, trying to figure that out,
And
but I don't know.
Victory.
Yeah, I don't know. Diane, now you got to find your crochet hooks. All right. Great for flying. No tools. Yeah, that's right. You can.
That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good
I
one.
don't have a crochet hook.
Oh, well, you can get them at Walmart.
Probably get it at
You
the
can get dollar store. You can get them anywhere. They're,
Yeah.
you know, you don't have to get anything fancy. That's the nice thing. Of course, and I was calling it a needle because I don't even know what it is.
It's definitely not a needle.
No, it's not. So, all right. So I have some new beads. I have some restocks to show you. And we've lowered the price on a bunch of things, which I'm going to show you. And then I've got a cute little project at the end. So thank you, Allison. I'll take that. I appreciate that.
It's a hook.
Yes, it's a hook. Yeah, I was calling it a needle because, you know, it's a Kellyism. I just call it whatever the heck. All right, Catherine, I heard you.
Oh,
She's yelling at me. Hook. All right.
Okay, start with this.
Yeah, let's go. So I'm just getting Savannah to bring these up because oh, you know, before we do this, let's do a giveaway.
Okay. Oh,
We're in the middle of it. We'll do a.
Okay, just give me 1 second. I messed up, guys.
It's okay.
It'll be quick. Don't worry. What was the? Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Type in the word rain.
Do you have to screen share? You have to screen share, right?
Sorry, guys. Share.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hopefully it goes on there.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so just type that in and we're going to give away a.
We're willing rain to come.
Yes, if you all say the word or type the word rain, then hopefully we'll get some because I think everybody except Palm Springs needs rain right now. They got it. Yeah, and I guess like San Diego and, you know, like Ventura County and all those kind of areas got absolutely hammered. So that's not great.
I am like very, very ready for fall.
I'm kind of ready.
I normally the first week of August, I'm like, yeah, okay, give me fall. And this year I was holding on to summer, and then all of a sudden I woke up and I was like, no, I'm ready for fall. I want some cold weather and pumpkins everywhere.
Well, I almost finished decorating the living room and in sort of a neutrally kind of palette. Now I'm like, I need my fall stuff out.
Right? I just want ghosts.
Ghosts?
Cute little ghosties.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know you liked all that kind of stuff.
Yes, of course I do, Kelly. I'm a child.
Oh, okay.
Grace and I are going to go ghost hunting at Winners today.
Oh, fun.
We're not going to buy anything, but we're going to look.
Oh,
She wants to buy a Ken doll, so.
Oh.
her Barbies need to get married.
They need to get married?
Yes, and she doesn't have a Ken doll, so right now she has a Barbie with no hair.
Oh.
That's the point.
Oh, hey, Jennifer. All right. We still getting some entries here?
Yeah, we have a lot of entries today.
Yeah, this is probably
80. Why?
Yeah, we're still getting up there. This is the most we've had in a while. I guess everybody's in a viewing kind of mood today.
Yeah. Okay, should we draw it?
All right.
Sorry, guys.
2 more seconds. So quickly type in the word rain if you want to enter into the draw.
Oh, a cool front of 100 degrees.
Oh my goodness. That is insane. It's been so crazy. All right. It looks like it stopped. So
here we go.
Let's see who wins today. Wonder Woman. Who's Wonder Woman?
Okay, well, Wonder Woman. Send us a message at watch this.
Oh, look at you go.
Customer service.
Yeah, whatever Wonder Woman's real name is. You might want to say what your actual name is so that I know that I'm getting the right person because, you know, anybody could send me an email. So congratulations. And you have won a gift certificate. And as soon as we know who you are.
Congratulations, Wonder Woman. That's great.
I'm just looking to see if she says any. Oh, Susan. Hey, Susan. Okay. Well, congratulations. Yeah, just pop us a quick email, and we will. I'll look up your. If you do you have an account with us? Because if you do, then I will attach a gift certificate to it, and you can spend that whenever you want. All right. You are welcome. Thanks for playing along. We like giving stuff away, and you know what? Gift certificates are nice because then it's like it's free money for you to shop with.
Yeah.
You can go to the website. And I'm wearing this bracelet that I made some, I don't know, maybe about a month ago or something like that.
Oh, you made that on the live, didn't you?
Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, I think I should expand on it and make it something a little more. Remember this one I did? It was I was just sort of flying by the seat of my pants, and I quite like it. So
yeah, I think I was like one of the best ones you made, and you were like, "This is going to be bad." That would be great.
Well, it's kind of like the one today. It could be like I don't know. All right, so the rest of our last batch of
Melons.
check glass beads came in, or we got them processed. So, and then I went and bought more yesterday. So, it's terrible. I can't help it. I like beads. So, all right. So this one here is EEE023. And they're $15.99. And this is a new size for us. We've never carried this before. Oh, I hit that back. Sorry. This is an 8mm faceted melon, transparent gold with a turquoise wash. And wouldn't you know, this is my favorite.
It's really pretty.
I'm using this one. Am I using this one today for the? No, I'm not using this one. But this one is so pretty. It's got that beautiful blue with the gold kind of shimmer. Can I slide this back for you? Yeah, you can put it back. Yeah, let's just. We're too close.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'll be easier for you.
Yeah. I'm just going to move it over because it's showing the end here. Sorry, people. We have to
jig some things.
Yeah. We have Tessa taking pictures and me doing something different. And speaking of pictures, so we got our entire new, not new, we got a huge shipment of our semi-precious, and I'm going to be showing you some. And Tessa took some fabulous pictures. Yeah. So all these things have really great pictures. So we're super excited because now you guys can actually see what we are carrying. All right, this next one is EEE027, and they're $15.99. And this is a faceted, they're an 8mm melon, and they're ladybug red with a copper wash. So it's got a little bit of an AB finish on there too, and then that copper wash on it. So it's really, really pretty. Mm-hmm. That ladybug red's nice. It's
a nice red, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty sort of transparent red with just like a tiny, tiny hint of orange maybe. But yes, those are faceted. These are all faceted, these 8mm. We've never carried this size before. I'm using them in my project today because I just thought, hey, I've got to try them. They're so nice. Good size. I love them. All right. And if you're interested in any of these, you want to put the ticker tape on the? You just go to our website and you can type in the code or take a screenshot or something so you can do it later, or you can shop at your leisure. You can put them in the shopping cart and there you go. I know what I wanted to tell them. Can you go to our front page and screen share that? So I had a girl create a new front page for us. Just click the logo and scroll up a little bit. There you go. So we had a new front page made on the website, and Savannah's going to show you. I knew that there was something I wanted to show you. And
sorry, I'm trying to figure out.
You're just going to screen share.
Oh.
That's
not what I want.
Share screen. Yeah. So look at this. If you haven't seen the front of the website, it looks so good. It's so bright. Isn't that pretty? A little different than the other one that we had. It's got really new pictures and it's really bright and pretty. The mobile one isn't quite done yet unless he's been working on it while we are.
I thought it was a girl.
Brian?
Oh.
No. Well, it's a girl that's creating this, but Brian's loading it up.
Gotcha.
I got a guy.
Yeah.
So my guy's got to work on it a little bit. But isn't that nice? It's just a little fresher looking and it works really well with the rest of the website. So I just wanted to show you that. So I'm really happy with it. It was worth spending a little bit of money on it. So yeah, so if you want to go back to my hands. Okay, so the next one we have here is EEE022. And these are an 8mm faceted melon, and they're teal with an AB finish. And I think it has, does it have gold? No, it's okay. It's just a teal with an AB finish on there. Yeah, so really beautiful, vibrant blue. Yeah, Rosalinda, pretty vibrant blue. Isn't that nice? There you go. Thanks, Sylvia. All right. The next one we have is EEE024. And I'm grabbing 2 at a time just so you can see a little bit more. And these are an 8mm faceted melon with a peridot with a matte and AB finish. So they're slightly matte, and then they've got a little bit of an AB finish on there. Beautiful peridot color. Love that. And these are $14.99. And you get 20 beads on the strand. Color is better on Facebook than on the...
Than on YouTube?
Oh, really?
Or than on the website.
Well, on the website, they look really good. Yeah, you know, it's funny. Everything looks different.
It also depends on like the settings that you're watching it on and
yeah,
whatnot.
Everything looks different. Yeah. All right, the next one we have is EEE025, and this is an 8mm faceted melon. Melon.
Let's get fancy.
Yeah, melon peridot with matte and AB finishes, and then this one also has a silver wash on top of it too.
Ooh, Cleopatra colors from Egypt.
Yeah.
That blue one.
So this one's $17.99. I guess the finish on this one makes it a little bit more expensive, but it's it's hard to get a good color on here. But the picture looks really good. That Tessa took.
A really true color.
Yeah.
Picture.
All right. And next we have EEE020. And this is an 8mm faceted melon, and it is a transparent AB with metallic beige finish. So it's a really good neutral. It's such a pretty color.
I feel like that would look nice with like a wedding dress.
Might.
It gets like very subtle and antique-y almost.
Yeah, it's kind of Victorian.
Yeah.
Maybe has like a slight like rosy kind of tone. This was very, very pretty. Very sort of old world looking. I love that. That would look really good with antique bronze metals. Yeah, would look really, really good. So that one is EEE020, and it's $13.99. And then one of my favorite ones is EEE028, and this is an 8mm faceted melon, and this is a peach AB with metallic beige wash. So I'm not usually a big peach fan. This has just enough brown in it that it really made me like it. So
that's nice.
Yeah, Wendy, I think that other one would go with a lot of stuff. I think this one would too. And you get these would pair
really well together.
Really well together. They're very similar if you're looking for something that just kind of went with. But these are really nice to mix together. Where's this one? That green one.
The matte green?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like that.
No. Was this one? I know I was playing with them.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. So, you know, you can kind of play with things and come up with stuff that works. All right. And then we have EEE026. Yeah, sorry. It's just it's the Wi-Fi right now where we've had a terrible time with Wi-Fi. So it'll pick up and get better. But, you know, it kind of goes in and out. I apologize for that. This is an 8mm faceted melon, teal blue with a matte metallic finish with a beige wash. Look at how pretty that one is. Yeah, so I know it is going to be kind of hard. It's probably glitching a bit, but you know, it'll get better. Savannah's playing with beads. Yeah, Wendy, if I had time to do that, that would be great. You know, I haven't had time to do anything, and I've been kind of grousy because of it. There's just so much to do. You know, it's really hard right now trying to come up with ideas when all I do is sit behind a computer all day. Drives me crazy. All right, EEE029. This one is another 8mm faceted melon, and this is a beautiful rosewood with a copper and pink wash. Absolutely beautiful. This one looks really nice. with
Mhm.
that one too. Look at how
Yeah.
pretty those are. It's
Very
hard to see because
complimentary.
it is kind of jumping all over the place there. But this one is $14.99 and it is stunning. So super pretty. Oh my goodness. I don't like that it's jumping.
I don't know.
I wonder
I
if you
wonder
turn
if it's
your,
because I'm Googling.
oh, it could be. Well, we won't do
Mhm.
that anymore then. Let's just turn that off. We'll just leave that. Okay.
I'll just exit the-
Yeah, just exit all the stuff and let's hope that the last one is my favorite one because, you know, I always have to have my absolute favorite one. And this is EEE021 and this is a transparent silver with a turquoise finish. Pardon me. And this is the one I'm going to be using today for the demo. I love this one. So is it still doing its thing?
a little
Still kind of
glitchy
weird.
still, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, just we're crossing our fingers that the fiber optics get
Way better.
added in the next month or two because I don't know what's going on here. It's been terrible. We can't even watch YouTube or Netflix or anything.
Trying to think how.
All right, Savannah's just got to get herself organized. So talk amongst yourself. Okay, so we got a shipment of our semi-precious in. It's okay, don't worry about it. And so there's only a couple that are new. Most of them are restocks, but there's a lot that we lowered the price on. So this is a new one. It's a new color. And this is a 10 millimeter light turquoise howlite. And this is a large hole. So you can see the drill hole on that is quite big. So that will accommodate at least a 1.5 millimeter. You may get lucky and get a 2 millimeter leather through there, but for sure you'll get the 1.5. And these are a nice long strand. So you probably get like, 48 beads or something like that. So they're $27.99. And then when you check out, you'll get them at 50% off. And then don't forget, if you're in the US and you shop on our store, you save another 30% because of the exchange rate. So a really good deal with our stones. All right, so this one is ABD 653 and they're a 10 millimeter light turquoise. So one of the things that you can use this one for is my no clasp leather bracelet. If you've seen that video, we sell it as a kit, but easy enough to make it yourself. And if you buy them like this, it's a lot more affordable too. So there you go. You're going to hear a lot of crashing and banging because there's, why don't you just like lay them on the floor, like just off to in front of your left leg or something?
It was just that one I needed to be able to put down. It should be fine.
Okay. Okay. We're kind of crammed in this little corner here, but there's no room to move. The only thing I can do is move my desk out. All right. Another restock. We have ABC 117. And these are the 8 millimeter Robin's Egg Terra Jasper. And these have been super, super popular. And we sell out of them every time we bring them in. And these are $22.99. And again, 50% off when you check out. So this is that beautiful sort of soft, I don't know, it's kind of like a seafoamy teal kind of color. Little bits of blacks and browns and all sorts of really pretty colors in there. Oh, it looks like we're completely frozen.
No, we're good.
Okay, there we go. This is a perennial favorite. It's always sold out. So
yeah,
and they don't always have them. Okay, swap you.
Huh?
All right, so we've one of my staff members was laughing yesterday saying, when do you ever hear of a business reducing their prices? And I said, I do, because it's me. Oh, thank you, Heather. That's really nice of you. I appreciate it. I'm so close to 100,000. We're like, I think I'm about maybe 300 away or something like that.
That's so close.
I know, I'm super excited. It'll just be that milestone. Anyway, so I have a new vendor out of China and I get the best pricing that I possibly can. And so I've been able to reduce my prices on many, many things. So as we get new stock in of old favorites, if I can reduce the price, I do. So this is ABC 155, which is an aqua jade. It's another perennial favorite, always sold out of this one. It used to be $17.99 and now it's $13.99. And so that would be half price. So you're going to get a strand for about $7. And again, if you're in the US, you'll save another 30%. So this is a really good deal. Now, people often ask, well, can we get free shipping? Well, we do free shipping over $150. Beads are very expensive to ship because of the weight, but if you do over 150, you would get them for free. So at least the shipping part of it, right? So there you go. So we are doing our very, very best. Some of them have huge savings. This one was just a couple bucks, but hey, a couple bucks is a couple bucks, right? So I'm doing my very best to try to make it as affordable as possible for you, because I know that people want to have beads, but they don't want to spend all their money.
Allison just wrote, why do people always call me when I'm trying to watch a live?
Just tell them you're busy. You have things to do, Allison. All right. So another one we've had a really steep discount on because I, again, was able to get much better pricing. This is 8mm matte Amazonite, and the code is AAA519. And this was $29.99. And now I've got it down to $19.99. So you'll get a strand of this, and they're just a regular long 16-inch strand. You'll get that for like $10 after checkout. So really, really good deal. And the quality of their beads is great. I think they're really, really good. So I will happily take better pricing so I can pass it along to you, because I want to give you much better pricing, right? Is it warm in here?
It's a little warm, yeah.
All right. I'm just going to turn on some air because, it's a little on the warm. I got my trusty little thing here to turn on my air conditioner. Okay.
These are pretty.
Yeah. They're a little different now, but I guess, the one thing, like sometimes people will complain about the beads, like that they didn't look like last time or, whatever, but they're stones. They come from the ground.
Yeah, they're never going to look the exact same.
Right.
They're not going to come from the exact same spot.
Yeah, because they come from different places in the world too. So another one that we were able to reduce a bit is our 8mm pink tourmaline. So this is ABB 941. They were $42.99 and now they are $36.99. So some people like when they're a bit more like pure pink, but we're going to pay a lot more. So that one is a fairly affordable one. So that would be like $18.50 or so for a strand. But I like them like this. I find them really interesting. And they still, a lot of them have the beautiful pink in them. There's just some that have, just a little bit of pink, but they're all natural. So you pay a little bit more for something that looks that pretty. Thanks, Catherine. Thanks, Teresa. I do try. I try very hard. All right. And now look at this one. So this is just a good old basic 6mm rose quartz, but this was $18.99 because my old supplier used to charge me a fortune for them. And now they're only $8.99. So I was able to take $10 off. That is crazy. So now this is only going to cost you like $4.50 a strand when you check out.
That's so crazy.
Right? Yeah. So I know when I think, well, gosh, how are they making any money on it? But so this is AAA065 and they're a 6mm rose quartz. And we are out of 8mm rose quartz, but I went through the list yesterday of things that we're out of. Oh my gosh, I have another huge order to place already.
Yeah. And
I just got this one in. So nuts. All right, swapsies.
These are pretty.
Yeah. So if you remember with Savannah smashing into the door with her silly video where she banged into the door jamb, it was over these beads because about the opal, the myth. Is it a myth about opals being bad luck? And that's what started it all.
That really actually hurt.
Yeah, she had a broken boob after that.
That's pretty funny though.
She nailed it. I think actually before you leave, you give me those other ones that you filmed. So we'll put out a couple more, but we need to film some more.
Yeah. All
right. So this was, this is a 6mm pink opal, and it's ABB 932. It was $36.99, and now they're $30.99. So for $15.50, you'll get a beautiful pink opal. Isn't that pretty? Love that. Very, very nice. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
For everyone but me. No,
yeah.
Actually, I laughed really hard.
We are having a pretty good chuckle over that one.
I did have to put in a sound buffer.
Yeah.
A few words.
There was maybe a word or two.
I'm married to a railroader, so our house is not very
non-potty mouth.
Talking friendly.
Okay, another one I was able to reduce is the 8mm matte white jade, and it's ABC 000. It was $18.99, and now it's only $10.99. Yeah, Wendy, she did, and she didn't mean to.
Oh.
So, but it was caught on camera, so we're like, let's use it.
Yeah.
She literally
I meant
bounced
to
off
just
it.
like stub my toe, but
Yeah. She went flying off of that
it was
sucker.
like a pinball machine. Bing, 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 bing.
And I mean, I was sitting there not prepared for that at all. So my laughter was actual real laughter. It wasn't like something fake.
Yeah.
All right. So now this is $5.50 for these. So another really great deal. So if you're making just like simple stretchy bracelets, things like that, you know, these you can't beat. Sylvia, your ideas are abounding now. Okay, so now on this one, these are 6mm lapis. And I did lower them down last go around to $22.99. So they were already lowered once, but I got even better pricing on them. So I was now able for the second time to lower them down to $17.99, which is a really good price on lapis. For 6mm lapis, you're going to pay $9 during checkout, which is a really good deal. So look at how pretty that is. Lapis is always a really beautiful blue. See what Teresa said?
Yes, it is. It's also my favorite.
Yeah, it might have been. I'm surprised that all my grandchildren don't have terrible potty mouths, because in both households.
Yeah, not having one.
Well, it wouldn't be so good with Grace going to a Christian school.
No, she told me, yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't go over so well, would it? Okay, another one that I was able to lower is 8mm rhodonite with matrix. And this one was $25.99, and now it's only $13.99. Look at how beautiful that is. So gorgeous. So for $7, you get a gorgeous strand of rhodonite with matrix. Thanks, Catherine. I'm trying. Really try. I do the absolute best pricing I can. Sometimes I don't even do my full markup so that I can, because sometimes I've grown too. I'm like, ooh, that's a lot. Like I'm going to show you some really pretty pearls, and I couldn't do my full markup because the price was ridiculous. So sometimes I take the hit a little bit on it. All right, so these have been sold out for a while because they're so dang pretty. So these are 8mm polychrome, and the code is ABB499, and these were $30.99, and now they're down to $16.99. So for $8.50, you get these gorgeous beads that run the gamut on your colors. So we've got like a dark sort of like kind of a dark rose kind of color. We've got rusts and grays, and there's greens and blues, and you name it, it's in there. It's polychrome is a beautiful stone. I see some of them. There's like this one, unfortunately, has a bead that's not, 100%. It looks like it, might have been dropped on their floor or something when it. So, the odd time you might get a strand that has one bum bead in it, and we do apologize for that, but they are stones. So anyway, that is a beautiful strand, polychrome. Okay, now we had the shiny, or as they call them, smooth one earlier, and now we've got the matte one. So this is the 8mm matte robin egg Terra Jasper, ABB 906, and this is $21.99. And that's another perennial favorite. I love to mix this with anything like wood, any, dark. Michelle, you're not allowed. Well, that's just no fun.
Yeah. We won't tell if you play some other.
Yeah, it's just between us.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember last week when I was being silly and I told you guys what about my husband and what I had planned on maybe doing to him, which was all a joke. I told him, and he's looking at me like, you said that on live? And I'm like, yes, but only between just a few thousand friends.
You never got flagged for that, did you?
No,
Oh,
no, because it was all in fun. So hopefully.
Yeah. Was it really though, Kelly?
Yeah, well, ask me certain days of the week, right? You know what it's like. Anybody married understands. Yeah. All right, so this is a 6mm Indian agate. I think that's, Indian agate, and AA579 is the code. These were $19.99, and now they're only $9.99. So for $5, you're going to get beautiful Indian agate. And these are pretty decent quality. Sometimes they come in, they're super, super, super like lackluster, but these ones have a really nice polish to them. So there you go. I really need to go and get my manicure done. This looks pitiful. I just haven't had time to take care of myself. Okay, and this is just plain old 8mm white howlite, but we always sell out of that because it's a super favorite. AAA 501. It was $19.99, and I managed to get that one down to $13.99. So for $7, you'll get a nice strand of 8mm howlite. So good deals. Okay. I think that one is the dark. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, the dark purple.
Yeah. Schwab, yeah. And don't forget, I do have a tutorial at the end of this. So, okay, another one that I was able to get down is the 8mm zebra jasper, and this is AAA 500, and it was $19.99, and I took it down to $15.99. So you'll save a couple dollars. Better to save a little money than not, right? And that's always another really popular one.
Yeah, very popular.
Yeah, we don't half the time it's out of stock. So. Oh, really? I think my hands look terrible right now. So yours must look really bad then, Wendy. Okay, we got this beautiful 6mm dark purple amethyst in AAA 425. They were $25.99, and I got them down to $21.99. So a little bit of savings there. At least you save you a couple dollars. And those are really beautiful quality. Super pretty. Really, really rich, dark purple. So they're a 6mm dark purple amethyst. Okay. Yeah, don't we all wish we had a money machine, including me, because I was looking at ordering more beads and I thought, but I don't have any money. So what am I going to do? I might have to wait. I'll get my wish list together. All right, another one that I was able to bring down was the 8mm lilac jade. The code is ABC169. They were $17.99, and now I got them down to $10.99. So good deals. Catherine, well, see, you're lucky because you don't have to deal with any of those things anymore, right?
Yeah, sometimes we have husbands that tell us we need to pay bills, not beads.
Yeah, well, my husband knows not to ever say anything about me spending anything because he knows that might end up with a.
It's more me telling my husband.
Yeah, well, it's usually like that here
Yeah.
too, because Rob always wants to buy like farm equipment that's expensive. I'm like, no, we don't need that $9,000 thing that you can ride on, you silly goose. All right. And we have 6mm blue gold stone. You know, I don't understand this stone. I never have because it's a man-made stone, but I tell you, we can't keep it in stock. So this is AAA 554. It was $12.99 and now it's $9.99. So for $5, you'll get blue gold stone. I mean, it is pretty and sparkly, I suppose, but what?
The last comment. You can't resist Kelly. She's not wrong.
I love our customers. They're the best. Okay, so this is new. We've had this in a similar, but in other sizes. So I'm just carrying this 6 for the first time. And this is a blue-green howlite, ABD 652, and it's $12.99. So this would make a really sweet little bracelet. Just hang a simple charm off it. You know, maybe, I don't know, like make a little leather clasp or something. But this is so pretty. It's not large hole or anything, just regular hole. But I love the color on it. It's kind of a really unique one this time. They didn't have my normal color that I always get. So they sent me this. And it's a little more sort of, what would you say, like a...
Vibrant?
Yeah, a little more vibrant, a little more turquoisey, tealy kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But it is super pretty. And they're very affordable. So... The more money I spend on supplies, the more Martin guitar. Yeah. Okay. Another super popular one, so I had to bring them back in. So these are a 4mm round, so they're a faceted round, and this is the mixed tourmaline, and it's ABB 293, and they're $24.99. So for about $12.50, you'll get these beautiful ones. And it's funny when they all of a sudden will stick like one weird one in there. That does not look like tourmaline in there to me, but you know, they're stranding these things in a big room, so who knows what gets in there. But I just think that's super pretty. Mixed tourmaline's always a super popular one. We usually sell it at that one pretty fast. Now, I was going to do some more on my orders. I was going to get some more of these faceted beads because I know that you guys seem to really like them. Do you like 4mm more than 3mm? I feel like people want to buy the 4mm. I've got lots of 3s still left on the floor, so I think I should keep up with maybe buying some more 4s. Okay. All right, ABC 399. They're a 4mm sodalite. This was $18.99 and now they're down to $12.99. So $6.50 you can have a strand of 4mm sodalite. Right now, we've been selling more 4 and 6s than ever. 8mm used to be the size that everybody wanted, and now everybody wants smaller.
Dainty is in.
Yeah, Dainty's really in.
Everyone's saying 4mm.
4mm?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. That's what I will look. And I'm going to just ask her, what do you have in 4mm faceted? Because
what about not faceted? Is everyone into that still?
I think people like them, but the faceted is just so pretty.
So pretty.
Right? And then we have a little bit of 10mm tiger eye, and that's ABC 374. This was $21.99 and now they're down to $18.99. So again, you save about $1.50 or so.
3mm are too tiny for gold eyes.
Yeah, that's what I sort of think too. I mean, they would look really pretty in that bracelet that I did on Monday. If you could get them strung on there, it'd be really great. It would be a beautiful one to make with the 3s and the 4s, but it might break your eyeballs. So, okay. Now, one of the things that we did, we're almost at the end of the beads here, right?
Yeah, this one and one more.
Okay. So we did get back in some of our large hole freshwater pearls. The price went up crazy, so I had to absorb it because I just couldn't charge. These should have been like $52, but I was just like, I can't do that. That's just nuts. So they're $42.99. You get them for like $21.50, and they're not completely perfect. So you'll get one, you know, that maybe looks a bit like a cone, and they all have like that natural kind of look to them. Some of them are a little more perfect than others, but these are supposed to be like an irregular potato pearl, and these have the large hole. So you can get at least a 1.5mm in there. You may get lucky and get a 2mm, whatever you're using, but probably 1.5. So this is ABD 005, and this is the peach pink large hole. Catherine, did someone say pearls? All right, and the last one that sold out almost immediately last time, I could not keep them in, is ACC 101, and these are the 8mm large freshwater pearls, large hole, sorry. So these are, again, the same sort of like potato pearls. So they're really irregular, but they look really great on leather. And these look like they would probably accommodate a 1.5mm leather. So 1.5 would be fine on those. And these are $34.99. So for like $17.50, you get a strand of beautiful natural freshwater pearls with large drill holes. So there you go. That is what I've got for you this week as far as
just a small amount.
Just a small amount.
And next week will be just as big.
Yeah, and there's so can you show them on go to our website? Can you bring that up? I want to talk them through something.
Sure.
Just type in ACC 101. I just want to show you guys something. If you can screen share. Okay, so if you click on to the actual thing here. Now, if you scroll down, what does it say in here? Well, maybe we have to find one that is out of stock. Does it? Well, somewhere in the vicinity, if you're like, yeah, right around that area, if it is out of stock, there is a little thing that says, please notify me when back in stock or something like that.
I know which one's out of stock.
Which one is
I
that?
was just looking.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
Is that one?
This one. Yeah. Out of stock.
Yeah. So where is the thing that says, oh yeah. So right there, you see where she's pointing, it says, email me when back in stock. If there's anything that you are wanting, you can add that to your list. Just type it in and you just put your email address and then you just press submit.
And you can sign up for the newsletter at the same time.
It doesn't work on that's like, yeah, whatever. It
Okay,
doesn't.
don't put that.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is a really good way of finding out when something's back in stock. I have a lot of people that do that because they will immediately buy it. We have about another 40 different things out on the floor that we're just tagging that I'm not going to show you because they're just regular stuff. But if you've been waiting for any of your favorite semi-precious, they could be out there because I got a huge shipment in. So there's a lot of stuff that we just didn't show you today. Okay, so there you go. All right, so I have a little project to put together here for you.
I'm just gonna show the product.
Yeah, you can show while I'm setting this up. You
Sure.
can show them what I'm using here today. So I wanted to use some of the beads from the show today. Just got to make sure I'm in frame. Like,
Look at that cute little crab.
Yeah.
I get very excited with
Graphics.
when I make things on Canva. It's very fun.
All right, I'm going to put my beads in the middle of my leather so they don't fly around. You test websites. Can I help you? How would you like to help us?
What do you test?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah.
Shopping and watching. Allison, you're a superstar. All right. So if you want to know what I'm making today, this isn't going to be a kit. So if you're interested in it, you can screenshot or go back to the list and you will know everything that I used today. We're trying to not do so many kits. Kits are so time consuming and they just...
We groan when we make kits.
Oh, and no, I appreciate...
Except Maureen, I make her do it. She once said that she liked me, so she'll never live that down. I tell her all the time, I'm like, I saved that for you. She curses me.
Yes, Kirsten, they are so expensive. All right, so if you want to switch me down.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, some of it's not in frame, but whatever, we'll get there. Okay, so as you can see from the list, I'm using some 20 gauge wire. I wanted a little bit heavier wire today. I've got this beautiful chain, which is can't remember, it was on the list. I don't remember what it was. Don't worry about it. So I'll try and put it in the comment section of the Facebook post after. This is a really cool chain. So the way that this comes, it's basically just like a figure 8, and then it's got like a jump ring on either side sort of thing. So if you get it, you may want to cut, or what I usually do is take my pliers and I open this up because this is not soldered, and I open that up so that I will always end up with this on the end, because you need to have a loop. Oops, what's the matter?
I was going to post the
Don't worry about it.
photo.
Yeah, it just wrecks the thing. So you want to make sure if you do, if we happen to send it to you and it has like one of them cut off, just get rid of this middle one, because if you want to make this product, you need to have a loop on either end. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense to everybody? So it would be nice if these cheat sheets were saved down on the website so we could shop for the list. Let me think about how I could do that. Maybe I can set up a section with live, like a
date. I put the date on.
Yeah, actually, if you have a moment, could you send me an email to remind me? Because with the 14,000 things on my brain, maybe if you, Kristen, if you think about it, just drop me a little email. Say, hey, Kelly, can you set up a page or something,
or
something like, in the description. Well, you can't do it in the description. It doesn't work. So, I mean, I could copy and paste, but honestly, without sounding completely rude, nobody reads anything. So I put them in there all the time, and people will say, oh, I don't know what you used. It's not like, I don't know how to make it any clearer. So I don't know. Some days it's just really hard. All right. I have a little heart charm. I have a ring. I have a Sacred Heart button. I have just a little bit of 2mm leather. I have some of those 8mm melons, and I think this is the EEE021. I have some little Heishi beads and 2 different sizes of jump rings, and of course we're going to use a barrel knot tube. And then for regular tools, we're going to use our chain nose pliers, our bent chain nose pliers, our round nose pliers, and a pair of cutters. Did you turn your Wi-Fi off again?
It is off. It never went back on.
Oh man, this is really glitchy. Are we going to get more rainbow fluorite beads? You know what, Debbie, it's best if you send me an email and ask me that kind of stuff, because I never know what I can and can't get. And I won't remember after this because there's just too many things in my brain. But if you send me emails, then I can add it to the wish list, okay? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut a little bit of wire. So, like 7 or 8 inches, something like that. And let's give that a little trim. All right, I'm just going to put some of this, maybe I can just push it out of the way so we can see what's going on here. Okay, we're still glitching.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know what's going on.
Do we need your computer on?
Yes.
We still need it on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully you guys can still see what's going on. All right. So I want to straighten this wire a little bit. And then I'm going to go down about maybe 1.5 inches to 2 inches or so. And I'm going to bend away. And I'm going to make a loop. Now, I need to make this big enough that it goes over top of this ring. So I don't want to have a little teeny tiny loop. So I'm going to go up my pliers a little bit. And I'm going to go up and over and straight down. And then I rotate my pliers so they're parallel to the table. And I bring that right to the back. And then I just want to line that up and make sure I've got myself a nice loop like that. Okay. All right. Now I am going to put the short end through, kind of open that up with my fingernail and kind of pop that in. Now I turn it so that the short tail is on top. And I go right across that loop there. And I'm just going to wrap down nice and tight, nice and neat a couple times. And then I'm going to go back up a couple times just because I want that, kind of bulkier sort of thing. And then using my cutters, I want to make sure I'm using the flush side. So I'm going to put the flush side down and then just make sure I'm cutting just the wire. And now I'm going to come in with my pliers and take that little end and just kind of push it down because it is a bracelet and you don't want that to be poking into you. Okay.
Heather can't stop crocheting.
Oh, goodness. That's awesome.
She was going to stop and
well, you can do both,
take
right?
a break, but she's decided to crochet and listen.
Okay, that's good. All right, so I'm just going to put a sequence of beads on here. So I'm just using a melon bead and a heishi bead. And I could probably use 5 beads, but I think I didn't cut myself enough chain. So I'm going to just use a few more melon beads on here. So
it's not glitchy now. It's
not glitchy?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I appreciate that that attitude.
I read somewhere that the smoke is really affecting Wi-Fi capabilities right now.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because everybody's been complaining about it.
And it has to do with the smoke everywhere.
Yeah, well, when we lost power here 2 weeks ago, it knocked out our cell tower too. So I don't think that's ever been, better since then. So who knows? All right, so this is what we've got happening. Okay, so now what I want to do is turn this so that both of my loops are going in the same direction. So if I had it this way, my loop would be going the wrong way. So I want to make sure that it's going the same direction as this. So I'm going to bend it over like that. Oh, it is glitching again. Goodness gracious.
Wendy spoke that it was good.
All right. Well, it's going to be up and down like a crazy thing. All right. What am I doing here? I have to figure out what I'm making. How did I do this? I can't remember what I was going to do. All right. Well, we'll just figure it out as I go along. I think what I'm going to do is make another wrapped loop here. So I'm going to go up and over, straight down, rotate, make a loop. And I just want to bring that so that it's right on top like that. And I think, because I honestly don't even remember what I was going to make. Like I get these ideas in my head about 5 minutes before we go live. And I run and grab stuff and yell at Savannah, here, quickly make this little card up for the thing. And then I'm like, what am I making? All right. So I've gone through the end of that chain. So you got to make sure that you've got your loop on the end there. And so again, I'm just going to go down a couple times and then work my way back up a couple times. And then I'm going to trim that off. And then I'm going to tuck this little end in here. Okay, so what we've got happening now, you can see how this is going to go all in the nice same direction. We've got our loops going right the way that we want it to. All right, and then this is going to sit on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend this ever so slightly. Is that going on the camera there? Yeah, because what you want it to do is conform to your wrist, and then the chain's going to go underneath. Look how cute that's going to be.
I was wondering how to use that chain.
Yeah, well, there's so many. It's actually called a a chainmail chain or something like that. So,
Hmm.
okay, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small jump ring. So this is one of our 4mm 18 gauge jump rings. And I'm going to open that up. Oh, all of a sudden I'm very hungry. My sandwich is gone. Had my favorite sandwich for lunch. It's kind of weird. It's
not weird at all.
no?
No.
I always think it sounds weird. It's just it's hummus on either side of the bread and big slabs of beefsteak tomato. Yum. But
I had
it disappeared.
bacon and tomato sandwich at the cabin. It was so good.
Mm.
We did a lot of canning. My mom and I, we made a bunch of salsa.
Yummy,
And so we had 20 pounds of tomatoes. So we kept some and for sandwiches and whatnot.
Yum.
It was really good.
All right. So I've got one going one direction and I'm only going to put two. So you know how I always say to go three? Well, if I put it on, I think it would, a third one, it would make this go the wrong direction, I think. So I'm only going to put two on there and we'll see what happens. Okay, so do that up nice and tight. So we've got our Sacred Heart button on the other end. And then now I got to make a clasp of sorts. So I think what I'm going to do is run this through the end here. And I only need just a little bit out there because that's going to be the part of the clasp. So I'm going to take my outermost one and just wrap it around twice. So this is going to be a smaller one. I'm using 2mm leather, so it's a little bulkier. So, you know, I can do other things other than barrel knots, but why would I want to, right?
Well, you're not called a barrel knot queen for no reason.
I suppose. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you don't jam this up so tight on this loop that you can't wiggle it around. And then I'm going to make another one. And I just pulled off about 12 inches because I didn't really know what I was going to do, but you probably wouldn't need that much. And then I'm going to make another one and just do two. And before I tighten that up, I'm just going to make it. And then before I tighten it up, I just make sure that that fits in there. And it looks like it's going to fit fine. So now I always put my sort of fingernail, I guess, behind where I want it to end up and then push so it's nice and tight. So there's our barrel knot end. So I want to really brief on that. Now, if you were making this and you wanted to sell it or something like that, or even just wear it, I would take some GS Hypo glue and pop it on that knot there and then pop it on that one too, because you definitely will, this takes a lot of punishment on the ends. So there's a little trim there. And then you can take your charm, any kind of charm you have. And I'm going to use a little bit larger jump ring because I'm going to be going over top of this. And I needed something a little bigger than my normal 4mm. So this is a 6mm 18 gauge. And I'm just going to run it through my charm and then through my loop. And then make sure that's nice and tight. And there we go. So let's see if this worked. Yeah, there we go.
That's cute.
Yeah, so this will be on the top. So you'll have that on the top plus your ring and your charm. And then that will be on the bottom and your button and the leather will be on the side. Cute, huh?
Yeah. I want to try it on.
All right, let me put it on you. Because I'm not much of a...
Look how tanned I am right now.
You are very tanned.
I know. I'm normally very pale, so this is really fun.
Well, you're leading the life of leisure in the summer.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been really
Meanwhile, we're down here slaving away, working hard.
I have the best boss.
Yeah, best boss is tired and cranky. All right, so then you can just kind of conform it to your wrist a little bit, but yeah, there you go.
Very cute.
Yeah, super
like
simple
that.
to make, and it does look kind of cute, huh? Yeah, she's a good hand model, Heather.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Face? You can show our face.
Okay.
Yeah. So just going to move this and move that. There you go. So pretty easy. That's cute. I think it looks really cute on. So, a really good idea for a bracelet. I think that those melon beads look fabulous on the top. Yeah. They're really striking.
I guess I should hold my hand up higher as I Look.
And that chain's
can
nice
see.
because it lays flat, so it would
Mhm.
be comfortable to wear. And you could modify that. You don't have to put a leather thing on. You could use a lobster clasp or a toggle or whatever, but just an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
So
I
there you
like
go.
it. I'd wear this.
What is that chain called again? Think it's
Yeah,
CH.
hang on.
I can't remember what it was called. We've got a little note here, a little
Where'd
thing.
it go? Oh, one second, please.
Put it up again.
Yeah.
Slide. Yeah.
There we
go.
Just silver chain.
CH213. Yeah. So it comes in a few different colors. We have that in a few. It's not one of the cheaper chains, that's for sure, but you don't need it very much. I mean, how much did let me just measure this. What did I use?
I want to make this in gold ink.
Oh yeah.
Cute, hey?
Yep. Let me see I'll actually measure this because we sell our chain by the inch. And so I used today just over 3.5. So if you ordered 4 inches, you would probably have plenty for a bracelet.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I also have big wrists. So.
Yeah, I do too. So that's why I made it kind of bigger. But okay.
That's on the choice.
All right. With how that chain is all linked, it would not be cheap. No, it's not. I can't remember how much it is, but it's not, none of our chains are ridiculously priced. I don't think anyway. Savannah's going to look it up. CH213, was it?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Chainmail chain. Yeah.
It.
It's on sale. Huh, look at that.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't even know that I had it on sale. Well, now I guess I do. Yeah. I've had it on the website for a while. It's on sale so it starts at 85 cents an inch. So
yeah. We're like,
yeah. I forgot that it was on sale.
It's
so I'll probably take it off sale next week, but for a couple of days I'll leave it on for sure because I didn't even know that was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Learn something new every day, right? That's okay though. All right. Well, that's everything we've got for you today. So now you've got lots of things that you can do. You can make some cool bracelets out of crocheting or like the style I made today. Just always giving you tons of ideas, right? So that you can do something with all those beads that you guys buy from us, which I really, really appreciate. So there you go.
Yeah.
So Savannah's back again next week, I think.
Yeah. And then I'm back like
all the time.
Working.
Yeah.
Kids back in school. So
she almost had to bring Grace today, but then she managed to dump her off in the neighbors. So she's like, woohoo!
Yeah.
Gets over here. Grace is really good when she's here. It's just
you just can't get anything
you get
done.
nothing done. So
she wants to work, but you need to.
Yeah.
Like
we have to go behind her and rework it.
Yeah. I had to recount everything last.
Yeah. So.
Oh. My phone just went away.
My phone went away.
Okay, we're just gonna add
us
this way. Oh, what is going on here?
Are you muted? Oh,
there we go.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. It's the Wi-Fi. Sorry, everybody. It's doing crazy stuff here. So we're just going to say goodbye to everybody. So have yourself a fabulous week. Oh, there we are again. Mm-hmm. Goodness gracious. So yeah. It says the audio was removed too. So yes, for some reason my phone disappeared. Probably somebody called or something weird. But yeah, aliens. There, we'll go with that. Yeah. Okay, so have yourself a great week, and we will see you again next Wednesday at 1:00. And thanks for all your support and love. We appreciate it. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.